Warning: the following podcast contains violent scenes that may be unsettling to some listeners. Listener discretion is advised. The world has gone mad. Or is it just you? Do you remember? Where are you? Is any of this even real? My Little Sister Will Make You Suffer is a Call of Cthulhu scenario where surreal environments and trust issues collide. Join amnesiacs played by Chris, Joaquin, Slavic, and Tillman, with Craig as the keeper of arcane lore. If you'd like to reach us, you can find us on Twitter at twin_cities_VTM, on Facebook at Twin Cities by Night, and on Discord at Twin Cities by Night. If you'd like to help support the podcast, you can find us on Patreon at Twin Cities by Night. We hope you enjoy.
Greetings. You awaken. Chris, you realize that you are in an opaque coffin-like thing. You look around. There's needles coming out of your arms, and there's a gas filling your little confined area. It's dark. You have no idea where you are. What do you do?
I start waving my hands around, trying to feel anything that's in front of me. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at, trying to see if I can move, sit up, or anything to that extent.
You have a small canopy over you, and as you start moving around, you kind of hit your head a little bit on the canopy, and it illuminates a red color. You see a big red button blinking.
I am, I'm trying to hit the red button. I'm trying to get my hands above the canopy just to clear myself out. I'm feeling claustrophobic, and I don't know where I'm at, and I just want to get out of here, and I'm really not comfortable right now where I'm at all. Matter of fact, this is starting to get I just need to get the fuck out of here, and I'm just start reaching my hands up towards that button.
Tillman, same thing. You have no idea where you are. You're reaching around, and your hand brushes against a button by accident, and you startle awake. You startle up, and you smack your head on the canopy. The canopy retracts, and you look around, and it's a dark room. It's wet. There's a dripping sound, and the light is flickering on. You look around, and you see all these other coffin or pod-shaped things. There's wires and cables connecting them to various apparatus. There seems to be about 11 others pods around you. You have no idea who you are, where you are, what's going on in your head right now.
My mind is definitely racing. I look down. How do I look myself?
Well, you look down and realize, you are a male. You're kind of flabby, but you're pretty well tanned. Your hair is shoulder length, but it's kind of receding up on top. You feel vulnerable, and man, you really like a cigarette right now. You're twitching your fingers, and you're feeling for something that's not quite there.
So I take it I'm perfectly naked?
Yes. It's cold.
Yeah, I quickly but carefully get up as to not slip on the wet floor.
You realize you're still connected to this pod or coffin or something, and you see 3 other lights going on in the other pods and coffins. Slavic, pod 3. You awaken and your arms are incredibly itchy.
I scratch them.
You're also male, and you realize that you feel like there's a whole weight that had been lifted off your shoulders, and even though you have no idea what's going on and no idea where you are, you feel like all is right in the world, even though you're confused.
Well, I look at my arms, the ones that are itching, or I assume it's my arms.
Yeah, your arms are itchy. You notice that you have a bunch of, you think they're IVs or some sort of medical tape and some apparatus on, and as you hit around, you see the giant red blinking button, and you're just kind of looking around, and you realize you're in some sort of medical apparatus, maybe?
Am I tied down, or can I get out of it somehow?
The only thing you still have the canopy up.
Okay.
But you realize you're completely naked and it's freezing, and the only thing really connecting you to the pod are the IVs.
I carefully try to take out the IVs then, and then I'll try to get out.
Okay, can you make me a medicine roll?
Okay, so yeah, I pass.
You're able to expertly remove the needles without, injuring yourself further. You look around, you see much of the same darkened room that previously seen, and you see a couple people starting to sit up. You see another pod is open, and you see blinking lights in a couple others. You look around, there's your pod and 11 others.
I'll try to speak, say something like, hello?
Chris and Tillman, you hear someone cry out in the room.
Who's that? Who's that? Help! Someone come here! Come here!
What's happening?
What? Yeah, where the fuck am I? Where am I? Hello? Who's there? Come here!
Pretty sure I would just
Where are you?
tumble over.
I'm over here. Come here. Where am I? Where?
I try to follow the voice. Try to stand up first, I think.
Your legs are a little wobbly as you try to stand up, but you steady yourself. Slavic, you had also opened your canopy?
Right.
Sorry, Tillman, you had also opened your
yes.
canopy? Okay.
As people start yelling, I think I would probably just fall on my face in shock because I jump a little and lose my footing.
Yeah, you realize you're still connected to your pod with all these wires and tubes and cables, and it kind of is freaking you out a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't think I dare just remove them.
Hello? Where the fuck am I? Someone come here and help me right now.
Yeah, me too. I need help. Can't move.
Chris, you realize looking around, you're kind of trapped inside this coffin. You're an overweight, naked woman. However, you normally feel pretty confident, but this whole situation is really freaking you out. Your hair's cut very short, and you have a real craving in you. Your stomach kind of rumbles. It's like you realize you haven't eaten for a very long time, and you have this really plasticky taste in your mouth, and it's just adding all to the confusion.
Yeah, this is definitely bringing a huge sense of unease to her because I don't know where I'm at. I haven't eaten. Obviously, I'm entrapped. I'm confused, and it's instinctually with me being a woman bringing out this sense of fear, worst case scenario. So I think it's even going to make her start screaming out more, help, someone now. And I'm just going to start trying to move my arms and trying to get out of where I'm at, really I'm starting to panic just a little bit, or a lot of it, actually. I'm starting to panic.
Quinn, you hear a big ruckus and commotion around you, and you realize that you are trapped in this confined space, and you're having a trouble moving, and you feel super groggy as the mist inside your pod is clearing. You see the red flashing button next to you, but you feel really weak trying to even move your hand and clear your vision, trying to get it. What are your thoughts right now?
Definitely what? Who is red light? Does that bad? Does that mean something? Tries to rub his eyes or something to get, and then he feels does he feel the needles and everything, IVs in his arms?
Yeah, you look around, you're inspecting your arms, and the red light is kind of illuminating who you are. You feel yourself, you have short cropped hair, you have sort of a mustache and goatee, and you realize you have an oriental dragon tattooed across your chest, and you also have a heart with the name Susie on it, a laughing devil, and a 45 Magnum handgun tattooed all over you. And it just you're just trying to open your eyes, and you're just slowly blinking yourself awake.
All right, yeah. So yeah, just sort of absent-minded. One hand's absent-mindedly scratching at the tattoos, the other hand's trying to peel off the needles in his arms.
Actually, as you're scratching at the tattoo, you realize that actually has some pain. The heart-shaped one with the name Susie on it feels rather recent.
Huh. Weird. Do I get tattoos? And then it's just anyone else out there?
Now, all four of you are awake right now and in various states of pod and extreme confusion. You have no idea who you are, where you are, how did you get there. It's incredibly frustrating. Can I get sanity rolls from everyone?
I fail.
I failed.
I think I passed.
So the goal is to get lower, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, I failed too.
Those of you who have failed, you can lose 2 sanity. Those of you who had passed, maybe you've been drugged or whatever, but maybe this is normal for you. Either way, it's still unsettling, but it's just affecting different people at different amounts. We have 2 people who have gotten outside their coffin pod things. That would be pod 2 and pod 3. Tillman's and Slavic's character. Quinn's character in pod 4 is still inside, and Chris's character is kind of freaking out and hasn't figured out how to get out.
Help! Help! Someone, please, 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 please. Someone.
Wait, I'm coming.
I try to. I mean, even though I succeeded on panic roll, on the sanity roll, I still panic a little, and I try to remove the needles now and get loose and like move freely. And
can I get a relevant skill, either medicine or
pharmacy?
Pharmacy would work, yes.
Oh boy, I failed.
Well, you can take 1 damage to you, and you're kind of like in a panicking state trying to get over there to help, and you rip something out, and you realize that you are bleeding quite a bit. You might have pulled something out a little bit too quickly, but you haven't really noticed because your adrenaline's going, and you're making your way over to pod number 1.
Shit. I'm bleeding.
I think when my character hears...
Where's everyone? And I try to follow the figure of Slavic's character.
I think when I hear like someone screaming they're bleeding, it's gonna like focus me in a little bit to the situation, that like gonna start looking around at my body and see like if something's preventing me from getting out of here. I think now like hearing that there's someone else out there who's either being hurt or being something like that is showing me that I'm gonna have to figure out something now. I think it puts a little bit control in an odd way. It puts me a little bit back into my own head. And the reason why I say that is because I see my character has a 50 in first aid, which I assume is like means that she's pretty proficient in first aid. So I think like that, I can imagine that like kind of snapping her into a little bit, even though she doesn't know who the fuck she is or anything about her right now. It just instinctually like makes her focus in on what's going on around her right now. So I think she's going to look to see if there's anything preventing her to get out right now on her own.
You look around and you realize the only thing physically keeping you tethered to your pod coffin thing are the needles and tubes going into your arms. You see kind of like shadows and lights flashing through the top of your canopy, and as like more of the other pods are opening up and light from them is spilling out, you realize you can see some shadows moving around outside yours. They kind of appear to be humanoid, and you're looking around and you see the big red button flashing again.
Well, I'm going to take out the IVs and get out of my pod, if that's possible, by using my first aid skill. Got it right on the dot.
All right, perfect. So your hands are a little shaky, but you steady yourself and slowly pull them out. You realize you're still trapped and naked inside your pod.
I'm going to hit that red button. I'm going to hit that red button like a motherfucker and just like start pounding it, like just not even try it once, just to hope it does something.
Slavic and Tillman, you see the pod open up that you're pretty close to at this point, and you see a heavier set woman inside of it, completely naked. You look around and you still see that there's a 4th pod. The lights, a red light is blinking in there. You hear a commotion from inside of it.
Hello? Anyone else out there?
When you hear a bit of a commotion outside, it seems that other people have found their way outside their pods.
All right, so I guess people found a way out. There should be a way out for me. I start looking around.
You see the red button. It's unlabeled, but it's blinking.
I press that red button.
The canopy slides open, and as the cool air greets you, a sudden shock realizes that, oh my gosh, you suddenly don't feel nearly as groggy. Almost like the lack of oxygen in your particular pod was down low a little bit.
Okay. Can someone take these out of me? I don't want needles in my arms.
Okay, wait. I'll help you. As number 3 walks over towards his pod.
Hey, yeah. Who are you?
No, I woke up here right now, same as you. Let me take a look at those, with your arms.
Who am I?
You kind of walk up to him and start playing with the tubes, and you put pressure on to pull it out, and as you pull it out, you're like, there we go, and all of a sudden, a nice torrent of, dark red blood starts oozing out. Quinn, you take 1 damage from the almost botched first aid roll there, and you realize that this person who has pulled out your tubes or IV or whatever, is like staring at you with a shock on his face, and you're both looking down, examining the torrent of blood coming out of your arm.
Oh shit!
I just push him back, like, don't do anymore. Don't do anymore. And I try to like put pressure
Sorry,
on the blood.
Sorry, man. You can't squirm so much when I'm taking them out.
I wasn't squirming.
You totally were.
Who's the one who's injured? I am. I'm the one bleeding.
Right.
Same
Is
here.
there
by the way.
anything to cover the bleeding with?
Yeah,
Nope.
I've definitely started looking for stuff. Basically, looking for dry rags at least.
You look around the room and realize you are in a pretty cramped corridor of some point. You see 12 pods there, 4 of them that the 4 of you had come out. You look around, you see blinking lights. It's hard steel walls. You see, it looks like a doorway at the end of the hall. Long tubes and umbilicals are connecting the pods to the walls. There's medical readout monitors on next to each of the pods, and in the corner you see an open locker. It seems like it's like a painted dark blue metallic, and you see a few bits of items starting to fall out of there. It almost looks like someone had gone through it in a hurry.
Yeah, and I take it I see like 3 naked guys right now on their feet, and it's just me and 3 naked guys right now.
Yes, that's exactly what you see.
So I'm going to modestly like try to cover myself up and like turn into myself by the pod, and I'm going to stare at them, just like imagining my stare and my look at them is going to the only protection that I have right now from like them trying to take advantage of me. And I'm just going to like look at them, like try to look mean, but also probably look really intimidated at the moment as I try to look desperately around to see if there's anything that I can like throw over myself while they're like arguing about being hurt and they're making each other a bloody mess.
In your immediate area, there's all you have is your tube and your IVs.
I'm going to rush towards that cabinet before any of them decide to get there first and see if there's anything I can like wrap around myself.
The 3 of you see this large naked woman kind of maintain some modesty with herself as you're kind of rushing over towards the lockers.
I'm all like, stay away from me. All 3 of you, stay away from me. And as I'm like walking over to the locker.
It seemed like the contents of the locker had kind of spilled out. You see 3 jumpsuits of various sizes, and see like on the floor there's a pair of handcuffs and a chocolate bar, and in the back you see a solid object wrapped with like an oily rag, and if you're not mistaken you also see a pack of condoms and what appears to be a taser.
I'm gonna grab the taser first because seeing the condoms has me scared. So I'm gonna grab the taser, try to throw on a jumpsuit before they get there, but I'm definitely grabbing that taser first. I'm just kind of like trying to get dressed with it stuck out in their direction there.
You level the taser at the 3 naked men who are gathered as you're kind of with one hand going through the jumpsuits. They are sizes 15, 18, and 11. If you look at your character sizes, you might be able to figure out whether one of them might fit you or not.
Yes, I could fit into the 16, so I'm gonna put on the 16 one while I do that. I'm going to be like, and I see them looking, I'm going to be like, wait, just wait.
15, 18, and 11 were the sizes.
I'll take the 18 then.
So I'm close to her, right?
You're all pretty much in the same room. It's not a big room, maybe 20 by 10 feet, and these pods are really crammed in there.
But I can definitely tell she's threatening me with a weapon, right?
She has something. It looks like a taser.
And it's not, and I'm not like threatening. I'm just saying, stay away from me. Like, I'm not like, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm like, stay away from me, obviously, because there's 3 naked guys and I'm the only female in the room. Just saw condoms and I woke up in a strange area drugged.
All right, lady, can you throw clothes at us or something?
I just kind of like kick them over. Rest of them, I kind of just like kick with my foot and slide over. And as I keep it, I'll keep it leveled. And I think I see the 2 of them bleeding. Is it obvious they're bleeding?
You see that the man with the goatee that came out of pod 4 is bleeding quite profusely from his arm, and there's a little blood, but his is the one that seems most like profuse and most recent.
I nod towards his arms like, let me get dressed and I'll look at you, okay?
All right, yeah, you do that. I sort of like just count the count us like.
Can you put the gun away finally?
There are only 2 jumpsuits here.
Sounds like an issue you three need to figure out as I keep getting dressed.
Okay, well, I pick up the size 11 jumpsuit. Was like, this looks like it fits me.
What is your size?
11.
Then it would fit you pretty well.
Yeah, it's like perfect fit. You guys can fight over the rest. I'm putting this one on.
Am I dressed yet by the time that...
I mean, you're kind of like doing it one-handed and like leveling a taser at them. But yeah, you're able to kind of zip it up. And you realize the jumpsuit doesn't really have any pockets.
And I go and I kind of like look at number 2 and I like look at him for a second. And is there any kind of like role where you can get like, or am I able to tell like these people are just as confused as I am? Because I'm starting to like piece together that they're naked, they're confused, that they probably aren't a threat, right?
That is a psychology roll.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, you realize you take stock of the situation, and while you're kind of wound up quite a bit, you realize that they're just as freaked out as you are.
I'm sorry. And I kind of lowered the taser while looking at number 2. And I see he's bleeding also, right?
Yes, and can you also make me a spot hidden roll?
Spot hidden roll? Yes, I can do that.
Only Chris or everyone?
Actually, at this point, anyone who is like kind of taking a look around at the other personnel.
I got a success, 35.
Okay, I think I'll roll it because I'm kind of focused on the woman with the gun. 13. And that's a success.
Is anyone else going to make one?
Nah.
Okay. Well, Chris and Tillman, you kind of take stock of each other, and you realize that while looking around at some of the other personnel, we'll call them, you realize that number 2, Tillman's character, has pretty recently applied fake tan, and you notice that one of the tattoos on number 4, Quinn's character, it seems to be like almost scabbing over and bleeding.
I was kind of like do like at seeing that, just raise my lip a little bit like a disgust, and I go look at number 2's arms, and I'm gonna like assess how bad the damage is and see if I can fix it. Is there any like rags or anything around? You said there was jumpsuits, and you said that there was condoms and something in an oily rag, but it's an oily rag. Is there anything a little bit more sanitary, like a sheet in these pods that we're in, or anything like that? Or
you kind of like look around and the locker a little bit more, and there's like a smoke brown cardboard box, and you kind of open it up, and there's like 6 white plastic cylinders in it. You have no idea what it is. There's a roll of like duct tape, and it looks to be like a plastic shopping bag. Doesn't have any logos on it. It's just like a brown bag. And you also notice a couple like ID cards, and looking at the ID cards, you see the pictures on them, and you see they appear to be name tags for each of you. You pick up the oily rag to kind of examine it a little further and see if there's like a clean part on it, and you pull up on it, and something unravels out of it, and a big clang occurs as metal on metal collides, and the 4 of you realize that a gun just fell onto the floor between the 4 of you.
I'm going to freeze for a moment, and I'm going to look at them. I'm going to look at the gun, and I'm going to look back up at them. I'm going to be like, so I know our names, as I slowly like reach down and grab the gun that fell in front of me.
I'm trying to grab the gun.
Do not point that at me.
I'm going to try to grab the gun before she can.
Okay, yes. Whoever's trying to roll to spring for the gun before other people can roll me a Dex times 5.
I made it.
I succeeded by 33.
Ooh, I got a 9, and mine is 60. So I think, is that a critical, or is that a impale?
It is. Like the 3 of you kind of like all dive for the gun as one character kind of just watches the rest, and it's grabbed by Slavic's character for a second, but it slips out because it's kind of oily from being in the rag. And Chris, you kind of reach down, and like you realize that you dropped all the other shit you're holding, but somehow have the gun and the taser in your hand, and those name cards kind of go flying up at the feet of the 4 of you.
You all need to calm down. You all need to calm down. You need to get dressed. One of you 2, and I motion the 2, get dressed. And I think I know our names, and it's on there. And I kind of motion with my head to the 2 that are like died for it, who are probably still on the ground at the tags. I think those are badges for us. And I slowly like take 2 steps back. But you guys need to figure out the clothing situation. I am
all
not
right. Just keep the guns.
Yeah, shut the
point
fuck
it
up.
somewhere else.
Yeah, put that thing away.
Then I sort of like look through the name tags. Do I see my face on there?
Yeah, you see your face and the faces of your other 3 compatriots. The name on yours, Quinn, is Michael. Underneath your picture and your name, there is the letters ARK followed by 20-42. And then you shuffle through the rest, and you see that Pod 3, Slavic's character, is named Joshua. And it has the same ARK 20-42 under it. And the same for Chris's and Tillman's characters. Chris's character is named Jennifer, and Tillman's character is named Jonathan.
I'm Michael. You're pointing at Chris. Jennifer.
Give me that.
I don't know.
I just sort of like just look. It's you.
I don't know. Get dressed.
I am dressed.
You two get dressed.
There's only one jumpsuit left.
We're not acting like civilized people right now. Get dressed, and then we can talk. Find a sheet. I don't care. Get dressed. I'm really not liking your aggressiveness right now.
Okay, just calm down. Don't shoot anyone.
Crazy fucking bitch.
Hey, that is uncalled for, okay? We are all in the same boat right now, okay?
Yeah,
Are we?
you keep pointing a gun at us.
I'm not pointing anything at you. I'm just sitting here with a gun in my hand.
2 guns, in fact.
Get
That's a
dressed,
taser.
Ed, and we can talk about it. I don't care. Get dressed.
Yeah, Josh will get dressed.
So who is the odd man out?
Me, because I think the jumpsuit doesn't fit me.
Are you going to try to rectify this with anything, or are you just...
Well, yeah, I look around, but my
Well,
I'm kind of focused on the woman threatening to shoot me.
All right,
It's kind of a problem.
I see. What's Tillman's character's name again? Jonathan. I see.
Yeah.
Jonathan. Look at my jumpsuit. Can I like tear off part of my jumpsuit to make like a kilt for like a some kind of skirt thing for him or something?
Yeah, you could try that, and there's a plastic bag and the rag that the gun was rolled up in.
All right, so we're gonna have to roll anything to try to like MacGyver him.
Yeah, some sort of craft skill.
I don't have craft. I have mechanical repair. The closest thing I have is mechanical repair. That doesn't really count.
Okay, let's see. A craft is actually base 10%, so if you want to just try that.
All right, I'll just try and see if I can get something together. Nope.
So you kind of like taking some duct tape, like make a makeshift something for the naked man in front of you. Was it Jonathan?
What is it? What are these other two's names? Your name is Michael. My name is Jennifer. What's his name? And I kind of like nod my head towards the guy who called me a bitch.
Joshua.
And I nod my head towards the naked guy. What's your name?
I don't fucking know.
What's his name?
I looked at the name tags. It's Jonathan.
Okay, Jonathan, I suggest you go look for a sheet in one of these cots that we're laying in. I'm sure there's a sheet there, okay?
I'm not pointing my back at you.
I don't got the gun pointed at you. Quit being such a sniveling coward. Do you see the other two acting like that? Go find a sheet.
Oh, okay.
And we can figure this out, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, let's get over it. Go get your sheet.
Is there a door out of here?
Yes, there's a door. It appears to be like those sliding metal doors, and it seems like it's kind of like stuck halfway, but there's an opening behind it.
All right. I see doors. I'm going to look over there. As I sort of like absentmindedly like sort of just rub at the like somewhat stop bleeding mark on my arm. It's like, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna look, see if I can find something. Don't shoot anyone, please.
So, Michael, you stick your head and shoulders through the door, and it appears that you're looking left and right down this long corridor. To your right, you see like more sustained light, and to your left, you see like a flickering lights. In front of you appears to be some sort of other door, but it's similar to the door that you are in right now, except it's shut all the way.
All right.
The entire corridor and everything around you appears to be some sort of polished aluminum or industrial grade metal. The air around you is cold and it's damp out. You have no idea where you could be. You're not sure if you're in some sort of like underground facility or in some sort of vessel or...
All right, so I look back at the others like, gun lady, can I have like the taser or something? Because there's a long hallway out here and it's kind of horror movie-esque.
Okay, well, how about you wait? I know usually people get tattoos like you aren't that bright, but how about you just wait then we could go together. And then we can figure this out together instead of like just trying to separate yourself. You say you watch horror movies, right? From what I can remember, you don't go by yourself anywhere in a horror movie. So let's find a sheet for Mr. Weirdo here.
There is no have you see any sheets in here?
Do we see any sheets in here? No.
You don't.
Okay.
I think you made best use of the materials you can, but it doesn't look like it's secured on very well, but...
Okay.
Yeah, just have to like hold it like a skirt thing.
So I'm going to walk towards the door. I'm like, look at the naked guy. I'm like, you stay away from me. And I like go and I walk next to Michael and I look down at the hall. So can you describe again the hallway?
Yes, you stick your head and shoulders out the door and you realize you're in the middle of a T-junction and there's a long corridor on either side of you. Down towards the right side, there is a sustained light and there's some flickering lights to the left. In front of you appears to be another door similar to the one you're in right now, except it's closed all the way. You don't see any controls or keypad or handle on the door at all.
I say we go right, go towards the light. Yes?
I just look towards her. Like, do you have the gun that's pointing at the ground, or like pointing at?
Yeah. I'm not pointing at anyone, but I'm definitely like not letting that thing go. But I'm definitely like looking at him. Let's go this way. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. If you want to go into the creepy hallway first, go right ahead.
No. You feel free. I got your back.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Don't worry. Why would you think I'm doing anything to you? What have I showed any kind of aggression to you? Excuse me if I'm a little worried.
You grabbed the gun.
Yeah, and I'm the one woman full of 3 naked dudes surrounding me. So can you blame me? And then I find a bunch of condoms, and I wake up where I don't know where I'm at.
Then leave. Just
well,
go.
that's what I'm doing.
Okay,
Excuse
go.
me if I feel a little sympathy for you, and I want to help you out.
No.
Oh, no? Look at who's bleeding and naked right now. So you don't need any help?
Yeah, exactly. I don't need you here.
Well, then go ahead, Mr. Tough Guy. Go. You and Mr. Tattoo here can show how tough you are, and you can go lead the way.
What the...
I sit down.
I just like, gun lady. I'm going across the way to the other. I'm gonna try the other door. Don't shoot me.
You're gonna go. You're just gonna try to open another door like that.
It's right there.
Yeah. But, okay. Fine. Do what you're gonna do.
Okay. So I walk over to the thing and like making sure like she doesn't like shoot me in the back. I just like sort of like test the door. Is it like open or is it like locked?
The door is shut. You don't see any handles, controls, or keypads or anything. You take a look behind you and see that it's similar to the room you just exited, but you're just kind of feeling around and it seems like polished metal. And can you make me a listen roll, please?
All right. Yeah. I failed that by 6.
All right. So it's you do hear some water dripping off to the hallway with the sustained light on your right, but you're kind of trying to figure out the door in front of you, but it seems to be like one of those like elevator doors that would probably slide open, but you can't seem to like figure out any way to open it. At this point, could the 4 of you each roll me a 4-sided die, please?
All right, I got a 3.
I got a 3.
All right, I'm just going to go in pot order. Jennifer, you met the guy that looks like his ID matches the name Joshua before. It's kind of seeding its way into your head, and you feel this like vindictive feeling against him. You think he's some sort of little punk who killed some people with computers, and that the Jonathan guy, you met him before as well. You remember him as some sort of like liberal do-gooder. Man, you could do with all that crap that he was trying to do. You just can't help but think like if you just had enough money, you can just put all this crap behind you.
I turn around for a second. I look at Jonathan, and I for a second I contemplate, and I'm like, I just like reach out my hand with the taser. Take this.
Why?
You're good. You're a good dude, even though you're fucking annoying sometimes. I guess I could trust you with this, but this motherfucker. Listen, tough guy. You call me a bitch again, and you fucking act all like an asshole again. I'm starting to remember about you.
We're doing it now, Craig. I give Michael the signal.
you signal at him. It's like, oh yeah.
Right,
just as he's giving him the taser. Bull rush. So is this going to be like a strength check or something?
Just hold on. I'm just trying to coordinate a few things at once. Jennifer, I'm going to need a spot hidden, and I'm going to need some strength strength rolls by Joshua and Michael.
All right.
Ooh,
just
13.
Strength, just pure strength or strength times anything?
Sorry, strength times 5.
All right.
All right, I got 13s. I got success.
I succeeded as well.
Yeah, I succeeded in my roll as well.
All right, Jennifer, you do see the corner of your eye as you're passing off the taser. You see Michael and Joshua kind of like hurling towards you. You have the opportunity to dodge if you like.
Yeah, I would like to dodge. And have I handed the taser off before I dodged, or
It's kind of like in your hands.
Jonathan is kind of slow about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jonathan like has part of it in his hands, and then as you kind of like turn, you hear the two of them rushing you.
Okay, I'll go ahead. I guess yeah. If I was gonna see if I could like tase one of them instead, but I'll go ahead and let's go ahead and do a dodge.
Yeah, you can make a dodge if you like.
Okay, let's go ahead. Please get a 15. I made it.
So, like the four of you kind of like crash into each other, and Jennifer, you manage to maintain hold of the gun. Jonathan, you're fumbling around, and suddenly there's a taser in your hand, and you see that Michael and Joshua have kind of like collided into the others all around you, and everyone's like kind of looking at each other, and scene's on you, I guess.
I'm gonna draw my gun at Joshua.
I yell at Jonathan to take the gun from her and Michael.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
She fucking crazy bitch. Take it from her. You know?
No, stop.
Trust it.
Stop. I gave the taser to him, and I'm starting to remember you. You are not a good guy.
I headbutt her.
Wait, no, I got a gun pointed at you, bro.
Yeah,
like,
no.
You didn't pull it yet.
No, I got like I said I drew the gun at you, and I'm all like, stop. You know what I mean?
Did he pull it yet? We charged into him. Like, if he dodged, then it's still not like...
All right, so in Call of Cthulhu, guns go first, so he could put it out before you try to headbutt him, but... whether you choose to follow through the headbutt, Chris would then have the opportunity to just go like that.
Yeah.
So it's up to you guys whether you want to try to headbutt him.
Yeah, I want to just like sort of like keep Joshua back and just like calm him down.
I am remembering you, Joshua, and I remember you are not a good person. You killed some people with some computer shit.
What are you talking about?
With some computer shit. No, with some computer stuff. I remember this guy. And
someone with computer stuff? What the fuck? Yeah, you must have been on drugs or something.
I'm on drugs.
Bitch.
Listen, do you want to get out of here alive? I gave the taser to someone I know is good, and that's Jonathan. That's Jonathan over here. He's a good guy.
I don't even know whether I'm good.
All right. Okay, how about... Okay.
No.
We're all tense. We're all tense.
Yes, I am, because you attacked me.
I'm sorry.
You deserve it.
Okay? Stop.
You're not stable.
Stop. Okay. So, we don't know where we are, and we don't really have that much. So, let's just see what we can find down the hallway without killing each other. If you want, me and Joshua will go in front. Then Jonathan can follow behind us, and then you can go behind him. Is that fine?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. Out of character, storyteller. Can I, or keeper of the arcane lore, can I do a spot check for that door that Michael was just like trying to look at and couldn't find anything about, or is that not how that roll would be used?
You would basically see the exact same thing as I described earlier.
Okay.
But first, before you do that, I want to get to the memories I was trying to dish out when all that happened.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Jonathan, as all this is rattling in your mind, you're kind of remembering a few things. You've seen that Michael guy before. You know him, and you know that he's dealt with like drugs and possibly some gang stuff in the past. He was locked away when you knew him, and you did what you could to stop him and do what you could, but you didn't know what else you could do for him. You also remember meeting Jennifer before, although she was in some sort of uniform last time, and like you remember that she actually was treating you with a lot of disdain. And now I'm just going to jump back to the other memories. Joshua, you remember being at a birthday party. You were 8. You had friends and presents. Your mom hid a thimble and all the kids searched for it. And you had birthday tea. Chips, sandwiches, and sausage rolls. Your grandma told one of your friends off for throwing jelly around. It was simple pleasures. You didn't need drugs to be happy back then, did you? But then again, they don't make you happy now. All they do for you is help you forget. And that's a form of happiness too, I guess. But right now, you're feeling kind of twitchy. And finally, Michael, you have the memories that you know quite a lot about weapons. And you feel like you could tell a con man when you see one. Looking around, you don't really... While you're having some sort of trust issues at the time, you don't feel that anyone here would kind of like be in on this joke or whatever sort of thing you guys are on or in. Yeah, you just remember, like, a memory floods back into you and you just smell gunshots and then burning flesh and then like a feeling of remorse.
All right.
So you and him go down that hallway, and me and Jonathan will follow you guys. Go.
All right. My hands are up. My hands are right here.
Whatever.
I'm walking slowly.
I'm not pointing the gun at you. I'm not like you guys. I'm not any kind of criminal types. I'm just trying to get out of here. Okay.
Josh,
We can work on that.
That's
good.
I just put my hand around Josh. Just let's go.
Yeah, go, Joshua. Go.
Which direction are you headed? The hallway?
Down the hallway.
Towards the sustained light?
Yes, this is what is the stained light, not the creepy flickering light.
Yeah, avoid the.
So we got Josh and Michael up front, followed by Jonathan and Jennifer in the back. Is that correct?
Yes.
So the four of you are kind of marching down the hallway, and you're hearing the drip, drop, drip of water as you get closer to the end of the corridor, and it smells like rotting vegetable matter ahead of you. And as you get to the end of the hall, you realize it's another T-junction. Looking left and right, Michael and Joshua, you notice that it appears to be some sort of like a greenhouse or a garden or like some sort of lab with a bunch of plants in it. The dark one, you smell a lot more moisture and decay, and the light one appears to be full of living plants.
Can we tell like what plants they are from where we are, or are they just plants?
Do you have like nature or biology?
No.
They're plants.
Kind of like see any like obvious like fruits or anything like that, or are they just random plants?
Looking around, you don't see like fruits or anything you've ever eaten before of these plants, but like they seem like they wouldn't be out of place in like a deciduous forest.
All right.
Okay. So if I have biology, can I roll?
Yes.
Okay, then. Yeah, I don't succeed.
No. I mean, I guess you recognize a fern, but they appear to be like deciduous plants of various sizes. None of them appear to be trees.
So is that like the only thing in front of us, or is it like is the hallway end at this greenhouse area, or is there like more beyond them?
The T-junction just appears to be two separate greenhouses. Can I get for the two of you out front spot hidden rolls though?
All right.
I fail.
I failed as well.
All right, yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Things are kind of like it appears that the back walls of both these greenhouses, at least in the lit one, goes back probably about as far as the room you were in, which might be 20 feet.
Looks like a dead end to me.
On both sides. On both sides.
Well, I can't really see past that one. It's dark.
I'm not going in the dark without knowing what we're going into. So go right. Go to the one that's lit, and let's look around there, see if we can find a light or anything else or any idea what we're at. Okay.
Okay. Do you know what you're doing with that gun?
Yes, I happen to know what the fuck I'm doing with this thing. You don't worry about me. Worry about yourself right now. How about that, okay?
I am.
Yeah.
I don't want to find out they accidentally shot us by accident.
Oh, trust me. If I didn't shoot you after you attacked me, I'm not going to shoot you by accident.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're in charge right now. Okay.
No, I'm not in charge.
Have we ever checked whether the gun is loaded? So maybe we can unload it and all feel safer?
No. I'll check, and I'm going to check real quick, because I got like a 40% in firearms, so I assume or 35%, yeah.
You notice that it's a revolver of some sort. You push the catch on the side and realize that 4 bullets have been put inside the cylinder.
Ironically enough, there's 4 bullets in here, so
That doesn't sound like a good number to me, honestly.
No, it doesn't, and I agree with you. And I am not in charge. I am not trying to say I'm in charge. I'm just saying I'm holding the gun.
Sounds like you're in charge to me then. Okay.
Well, if you take it that way, that's not my fault. So go towards the greenhouse.
Joshua, you and Michael being up front, you see some of the leaves and the branches of some of the plants move, and you kind of hear like a low growl. Was that?
Did anyone else hear that?
Hear what?
Growl?
Oh, no, shit. No.
As I sort of start backpedaling.
Is there a door there? Is there a door that separates this greenhouse to?
Not at all.
Oh shit!
I just start backing up too. Like,
you got that gun ready?
Yeah, I got ready.
Can you aim?
Yeah, yes, I can.
Did it sound like a dog?
Shit. Oh, go back down the other hallway. Go back to where we came from. Let's go the other way. I'm not going in the dark. I'm not going towards that growling. So let's go find out where the light isn't so stable. Let's go back. Okay, go.
Yeah. I'm done with that plan.
All right. And as they start walking
Keep your
back,
eyes on your back.
I am. Trust me. You keep eyes on your back too, mister. I remember you.
So as the four of you are kind of like making your way back away from the growling, you kind of pass by the room you were previously in, and as you get down towards the end of the flickering light, you notice that the hallway ends with two more doors in like a mirror image of the rooms you just left, although the room on your left has a bunch of computer equipment in it, and the room in the light appears to have some sort of like shuttle or monorail system in there.
Go to the right. Go to the right.
But there are computers. We can maybe find out where we are.
I don't give a fuck where we're at right now, mister. I want to
Yeah,
go.
but we can find out how to get out. Let me have a crack at them.
Yeah, and I know what you do with those things. I told you
Yeah,
I remember you.
kill people with computers.
Can we please also look for clothing?
Can you please also make me a listen roll?
All of us? Yeah.
All of us.
All right.
What if I don't have listen?
Yeah, exactly. What is
Oh,
the
I
listening
critically
roll?
failed that.
Do I not have ears? Am I deaf?
I think you have like a base center or something.
I hear tinnitus.
I failed too.
Tinnitus
Too many
on the left.
gunshots.
Yeah, base for listen is 25%.
Okay, I fail.
Jennifer, you're at the furthest down the hall, right? Because you're covering it. The hall towards the greenhouses because you're
Yeah.
covering it with the gun, right?
Yeah, I'm covering the
So-
back. Yeah, the back way. Yep.
You didn't even hear it coming, but before you noticed this sort of like monstrous thing with like 6 tentacle arms and way too many teeth, it appears to be at least twice the size of any of you, is kind of galloping forward towards you, and it is smacking you with some sort of like razor tentacle arm thing.
I'm shooting. I'm just like, pop, gonna start shooting at that motherfucking thing.
Okay, so are you emptying? Well, you could actually do 2 shots per round if you like.
Yes, I would. I'm shooting as much
Okay,
as I can
so-
shoot at it.
You can make me a firearms roll.
Yes, I can. The whole time I'm going to be screaming that while I'm shooting. I got handgun roll. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, I failed it.
And
Fuck.
the other one?
Oh God.
Should have give it to me. I'm a better shot.
Oh, I failed the second one too.
I thought you have 40.
I have 35. I had a handgun, not 40. I thought I had 40.
Yeah. So the rest of you see like Jennifer go pop with the handgun, and both appear to have missed as this thing charges towards her and kind of just slashes her in the face with one of its tentacle arm things. And Jennifer, you take 5 points of damage. How many hit points do you have?
13.
13? Okay, so this is not more than half in one go. So you take a big like razor tentacle thing across you, and it kind of like rips open your jumpsuit and exposes your shoulder and everything. And I think now is a good time for everyone to make sanity rolls.
Yes, indeed. I think it is.
Sanity is for the weak.
I passed my sanity roll, which is funny.
Once again, I think everyone else failed.
I failed.
Yeah, Quinn failed too.
I got a 94. Is that a crit fail or is that a regular fail?
That's just a regular
6.
fail. Yeah.
Oh.
I rolled actually pretty low on this, so those of you who passed just the 1, those of you who failed take 2 points of sanity. Jonathan, Joshua, and Michael, it would be your turn to do something if you like.
I'm running.
I'm running with him.
Fuck.
I'm running to the monorail.
I'm also running because I have no firearm skill.
All
I have
right.
no combat skill whatsoever.
Neither do I.
I do, but I don't have a gun, so I'm running.
Keeper of the Arcane Lore. How big is this creature and relative, like, and compared to me? Like,
Probably like at least 1.5 times your size.
1.5 times. So it's rather large then. There's no,
Yeah.
like, really physically trying to fight it off, is there?
No, it's sort of like someone with like giantism or like a really big wrestler of some sort.
So like close to
Okay.
7 feet tall-ish.
Yeah. But with like 6 arms that are tentacles with razors on them.
Yeah, no, I'm not fighting that thing. Nope.
Okay. So I got a question to ask. I fired 2 rounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now I want an honest answer. Because am I free to make up like how my character would like the more that we're finding out about our characters and their memories, right? No, I don't want to shoot myself. I want to shoot one of the people running. Because the whole, it's not if I'm quicker than the creature, it's I'm quicker than my friend.
You deserve that big title now. Wow.
So I'm sorry, Jonathan, but I think I'm going to shoot Jonathan in the leg or try to, because I realize this thing is like I can't wrestle it, and I'm kind of starting to get the idea out of character of what my character is and how they think, and my character like sized it up and realized it can't stop this thing, so it's got to run, but she knows she's not as quick as the others. So I think
Chris can't help but be evil.
He was,
it's fine.
I'm going to shoot Jonathan. Jonathan's the closest to me, right?
The other three have kind of taken off and have gone into the room that connects to the monorail.
So they're not in shot. They're not in line.
They're within range, but you're still outside in the hallway with this monster thing. I mean,
are any of any of these like punks that I didn't give the taser to closer to me than the person I gave the taser to?
Who did you give the taser to?
I gave it to Jonathan. Is Joshua and Michael closer, or is it Jonathan who's closer to me?
They all pretty took off at the same time, and then they kind of fanned out. So you kind of.
I'm gonna shoot Michael in the leg.
No, and why?
Not Michael.
You hate tattoos.
Not Michael. Joshua in the leg.
Thank you.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, I meant Joshua. I'm gonna shoot Joshua in the leg real quick.
Real quick.
Real quick ones. Okay, so you kind of run after the other three who have taken off to get a clear shot and fire a round off at Joshua. Can I get a roll? Firearms, handgun.
Ooh, 4! I got a 4.
All right.
There goes the kneecap.
Can you roll me just an any die and tell me if it's odds or evens?
You're talking to me?
Yes, Chris.
Evens.
Okay, so you fire off the round and you see actually, can you roll me the damage? D10, please.
Yeah, 1 second here. I'm sorry. Like I hate doing this to fellow players, but it is a one shot, and I got to raise the monster. 7.
All right. You said you were firing at Joshua.
Yep.
Joshua, your left calf just kind of explodes on you and you fall to the ground. Jennifer, you kind of moved in behind into the monorail room in order to get a better shot, and you fire out the round. You see the calf explodes, and then you hear a swish and a thump behind you as the door slams shut behind you and the creature crashes into it, and it's trying to crash through, but it can't seem to figure out how to open the door. And Joshua, you are in a lot of pain. How many hit points did you start out with?
15.
15. Not quite half of your hit points in one go. Unfortunately, that means you don't pass out. So you're in a lot of pain right now.
Holy shit, I'm gonna fucking kill that bitch.
I'm gonna try one more thing. Okay, so can I get an idea real quick, storyteller? So basically, behind me, the door's closed, and this thing's trying to get through. And then in front of me is Joshua with his calf blown out, right? And the others are in the monorail room, right?
Correct. Oh, you're in the monorail room as well. The door,
okay.
You kind of moved in there to get a better shot.
Oh, gotcha.
And the door kind of slammed shut moments after you shot him.
We're all in the monorail room right now?
Correct.
I look around and I'm like, is there a monorail around right now?
It appears that there is one, but the doors are sealed. And can I get listen rolls real quick?
Nope.
I'm in too much pain to listen.
I got a success.
Well, Jennifer, you kind of hear in the background. It seems to be coming out of a small speaker, but a voice. It seems to be some sort of child's voice coming through the speaker. And it's saying something in a language you don't quite understand.
Oh, hello again, folks. I'd like to tell you about the Facebook group we run called White Wolf and Onyx Path RPGs, Gameplay and Media. Have you ever wished you could have an easy way to find gameplay videos and podcasts, or just media in general that deals with your favorite White Wolf role-playing games? Or have you ever wished you could find a forum to share gameplay that you have recorded? One that won't be drowned out by random posts and discussions. so that your media could get the attention you deserve. The group is specifically run with the sole intent of it being a one-stop shop for people to view or share media involving the games we all love. We take thorough steps to ensure the page does not become cluttered and is easy to traverse. The group is already immense and continuing to rapidly grow, with new media being shared every day. Stop on by. We hope to see you there.